for our next podcast. I am here joined once again by Tough for Duck 55. Let me get my stream up.
My dumbass should have cut this thing. Hang on, I was like, I'm gonna pause this game, and I'm going back in because I forgot to announce it. Yes, while we get started, welcome to the Crazy Adventure Podcast. You tell them what we're talking about because I ain't heard since this game
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let me shut up these announcers. They never have anything good to say, anyways.
A video game letdown.
See, that was a good video game letdown because this game just let me down by running its flap.
Gil, do you want to go first?
I'll let you go first since last time it kicked you out of the podcast.
Okay, so number one for me was The Outer World. I was excited for that game, and I know some people like it, but to me, it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be, and I found it to be very boring.
What was the biggest letdowns? Because I haven't played that game yet, so I'm like,
Well, this made it just with me, but everyone, like, they were talking about how, oh, it's made by the people who made, like, New Vegas, and it's gonna be, like, Fallout. No. It's like they took the worst thing about Mass Effect and Fallout and made it into one game. Like, you spent more time, you should talk to people. You never really get to do anything. You talk. Go here, talk to someone, leave. Go come up and talk to somebody. Go... It just, to me, it was just like, it got really boring really quickly. Interesting concept, didn't work out in practice. And I had the other one. Go ahead.
I was just saying like how.
I mean, it's just like, you had to go, the premise was you had to go to help all these different colonies. It didn't really matter. Like, you would make a choice and, oh, that's it. Like, nothing really happened.
So the ending was like already determined, pretty much.
Yeah, it gets to me, like, you talk about choices you make, but they didn't really do anything. And they give us a talk, and it's like, I want to explore, and it was like, no, go to this person, chat, and just keep chatting, and that's how you did. You go to different places, and you just talk. There was no kind of anything you could do.
Hey, what's
Sounds
up,
kind
Fred?
of boring. Hey,
Yeah,
Zed.
it was very boring.
I know that's one big problem they had with the Telltale games for the longest time was like no matter what decisions you made throughout the story, the ending always come down to one or two choices.
Yeah,
That's why,
about
like,
what you
later
did.
on. Yeah, that's why later on they actually had like different outcomes and different relationship endings and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, just like, and everyone like talked about like, oh, how good it was. I just didn't see the appeal. Like, to me, it was a big letdown. And the whole control scheme was weird. Like, buttons you thought was what it should have been. Like, nope. Like, just the whole control layout was weird.
Yeah, control. I've learned the control layout can really screw up the game because like you're not used to it being that kind of way.
And it's just kind of stupid. It's like, oh, like, where would be the shoot? And, like, R2 would be the reload. I was just like, what? And you couldn't change it.
Yeah, it'd be confusing. That would get on my nerves too.
And then my second one would be Siberia 3. My mom played the first two, like, growing up. And so they made a third one. I was like, so excited. When I tell y'all the graphics from the 1990 one were better than the most recent one, the voice acting was horrible. They just did like this the entire time. There was no tone.
So just like a robot.
Yeah, literally, it's like they just read off a piece of paper, didn't even try. And it was glitchy. And the game had been out for quite a while. It wasn't like it was a brand new issue. It just looked, it looked like modern day Cartoon Network shows. Like, it looked horrible.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't like the modern Cartoon Network show. Everybody looks the same.
Yeah.
That's one thing that. Go ahead.
Like, it gets like stupid and everything the first show was about and how it was played, they just ruined it. I think we played 10 minutes of it before we deleted it and returned it to GameStop. Like, nope, we just go this.
He's like, I'm just getting rid of this. I'm done with this.
Yeah, it was that bad. And then the first 5 minutes, like, okay, it just deleted it.
Yeah, I know that. Like anymore, when people try to recreate like very popular things from the past, I don't know if it's nostalgia or if it's just people screw it up because they want to change too much. But things that they never make it as good as it once was.
Yeah, I don't know. It made me think like both of them could have just been at work, but I just, to me, they were really bad. They were a big letdown.
What about you, Giz? What you think? I know you got a rant in you somewhere.
Oh yeah. Before I go with mine, today's podcast is on video game letdowns, like games that you're really hyped for, and then when you played them, they were like not what you expected, and you wanted to throw your console out the window. That definitely happened with mine. The first one on mine, Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, I should have seen that coming.
I was so excited for Resident Evil 7. I literally, like, I did a stupid thing, or looking back now it was stupid, but I didn't want any spoilers on Resident Evil 7, so I didn't watch any trailers for the game at all. When I got the game, I didn't know what was going to happen. I was oblivious. Then when I got the game and played it, like, I got the collector's edition for my birthday. That's how excited I was.
Yeah, you were super excited for that game. I remember you getting that thing.
The only thing good about it was the collector's edition, because the little house that the collector's edition came with, I found it online for like $1,000.
Jesus.
Some people are money hungry. But
yeah,
I was so excited. Like I was like, I cannot wait to play this. I'm gonna play it. I might even try to platinum it since it didn't have online. When I tell you that the only reason I played that game as much as I did, for as long as I did, like I played it for like 2 days straight. The only reason I played it for so long was the fact that once I got it out of my console, I was not putting it back in. That's how bad it was. Like, was it a bad game play-wise? No, not really. But if it shouldn't have been a numerical Resident Evil game. If it would have been a Resident Evil haunted house in the middle of nowhere, I don't know, come up with a name for it. If it would have been like a side named game, like with Code Veronica or Breakout, Outbreak Files or Dead Aim, then it would have been like, okay, this is pretty good. Because like with Dead Aim, you play as a character that you've never met before and never met again, which was I think his name was Bruce. He was basically bootleg Leon. But you play as this random guy, like, and also another thing, Dead Aim was like the only other Resident Evil game that was actually in first person. That was another thing that I didn't like about Resident Evil 7 was the fact that it was first person, because I like to actually see who I'm controlling. We play as this faceless nobody, have no idea where we are, who we are, what we're doing for the first part of it. And it doesn't even mention, until like the very end, it doesn't mention anything about any of the original characters in the game at all. And then they pop out this bootleg, great value, Wish brand Chris Redfield. I don't even look like Chris. Like, the whole thing was just like, my thing was basically like, what are you doing? Just trying to say, hey, let's see how bad we can screw up the Resident Evil franchise. Like,
I feel like Oh,
Like,
sorry, go ahead.
why? Like, are you like? I know you're trying to go back to your horror roots, but actually make a game that is actually scary and not just horrific to play.
I got scared a few times.
I never got scared.
I feel like when I played Resident Evil 7, I feel like Resident Evil 7 was a better Outlast game than Outlast was.
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe I got to it, was the Outlast vibe. I did not get a Resident Evil vibe in the slightest. There was nothing about that game that screamed Resident Evil to me.
I think like one of them games
How they did that game.
where it would have got a better protection if it didn't have Resident Evil on it.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Like if you can like inspired or like give like a one-off, like you do your own separate thing.
Side game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't like throw this into the main story. Like the game is about bioweapons, not some kind of creepy inbred family.
I think they did listen to the people. I think they did fix correct for the next one. And
Yeah,
it's
I've seen
not.
the next one. Like I've actually watched this time. I got smart. I watched trailers for the game, and while it doesn't look like it's gonna be good,
Mm-hmm.
it looks. It's basically Resident Evil 7 was a game that I wouldn't even get on PlayStation if it was the free game of the month. But Resident Evil 8, going by the way it looks now, with how it looks like they're going back to the layout of Resident Evil 4,
Mm-hmm.
then it's one of those games where I would probably get it once it goes on sale.
And they did take the 8 out of it, I've heard. I've heard they removed the number and they're just calling it, it won't be called Village, I think, not Resident Evil 8 Village, it's Resident Evil Village, which is Village.
So they're gonna have to put the Resident Evil title in there if they got Chris in it.
Yeah. But I've heard they took out the 8.
Maybe after the last one, they don't want to number any more Resident Evil games in case they want to kind of forget it existed.
Well, my thing is, if you want to do a numerical game, then, like, if you actually want to do Resident Evil 8, then by all means, go for it. But at least keep the familiar faces in the game. Like, if you don't want to, if you want to say that Chris is too old, or even, look, you know, when Leon's gonna be too old, but even if you want to say that Leon's out of action, bring in Jake. I would love to have a Resident Evil game where you actually go through the campaign as Jake.
I feel like that was a missed opportunity after Resident Evil 6. I feel like they could have based Resident Evil 7 solely on, like, what happened with Jake after, or even before, like, his mission with Sherry. I feel like they really could have, like, made something out of that.
Yeah,
I think
like,
they
why
were
did
trying
they
to
make Jake
appease.
a one and done?
I don't know.
He had such character potential.
Or they did the same thing with Sheva, which sucked.
Yeah, do a game that is like have Jake and Sheva be your two main characters. I would.
That'd be
that
What are you
Sheva's
saying,
ready to
Deputy?
throw hands.
Okay, I think when it was Kevin, they were trying to appease like the classic Resident Evil people who did love like 1 through 6, and those who only liked 1 through 4 who did like 5 and 6. I think they tried to please both of them, and it didn't work out.
The biggest thing is through... Go ahead, sorry.
Okay, I think they really tried like to add both like classic and new, and it didn't really work out for some people. Like some people didn't like it, and some people didn't like that quick mechanic. Some people didn't like it with new people. It like kind of bad on both ends of the spectrum.
I really didn't like the whole first-person thing.
I think there should have been an option.
Yeah,
Like I do better with first person.
I don't.
Yeah, cause like, it should have been a choice on whether do that they do with like some of the older games you can only get in the back, you can't get in the front if you didn't
Yeah, like
really
with
want to
Skyrim.
focus on. Yeah.
Yeah, I think as long as I could have seen the character, I'd have been better. It just felt like a generic horror game like Layers of Fear or Outlast or something like that instead of like a Resident Evil game to me.
Yeah, I really got Outlast
Plus,
vibes in that game. But
I
I
think
will say the Outlast was a really good game. The first one especially.
it was. I
Yeah,
ain't played the
first one.
second one.
I've started on the
I've,
second one, but
yeah, about how someone started the second one is weird.
yeah.
I think too, PT with like the new Silent Hill that was supposed to be a big thing. It got cancelled. Everybody was wanting to do first person game because everyone was like so amazed and then all over PT and then it got cancelled. And now everybody was trying to do like Outlast, have first person and all that kind of stuff.
Sometimes it just doesn't work out.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But yeah, kudos to them for at least like throwing them games out there because you know anytime you have a big company, it's gonna be scary doing anything different. I will give them credit for taking the leap and just sticking by it, not kinda blaming the customers. You know, like some companies do, like the game
Yeah.
and they blame the people. Cough, Naughty Dog cough.
That's your third rant.
Oh yeah, but Gibbs is gonna cover that one. I think I ain't gotta go on the rant on that one.
I don't even think I'm gonna mention that one. Like that one, it was like
Everyone
such a
knows.
big letdown that I don't even want to. I want to forget its existence.
Everyone knows. If you keep up with gaming, you know that it's just a big thing.
My game is like, it's a lot older, I think, than some of the ones y'all mentioned, but one of them I was really disappointed in, and I think Gibbs, you may agree with me on, was the second installment of Day of Reckoning.
Yeah,
I played that one.
yeah.
I played Day of Reckoning 1, and Day of Reckoning 1, I had one of the corrupt versions, because like with No Mercy, they had like, some of them came out that was corrupted, which means like the data couldn't save, so it was like you're starting over every time. But I still enjoyed Day of Reckoning 1. Like, I don't know, me and Give and Take, it was just the way it was based, it was a fun game. Like, you could interrupt moves, which at the time was new. Like, they announced a second one, and I was so excited because it had like better graphics, better roster, better gameplay. Then it came out, and I was just like,
What is this?
what? Yeah, what is this? Like, much like you said, the controls was crap. And like in like ladder matches, instead of just being able to grab it and pull it down, there was like this little weird thing you had to do where it was like a button sequence, which didn't like today's button sequences. It was like a very complex button sequence, and they had like the Hell in a Cell matches, which is weird because like there was mini games where you could throw them off the cell, but it didn't really throw them off the cell, and it was very disappointing. I was not upset. Yeah, I was not upset that they didn't bring a third one out because that was, I don't know if it was just how hyped I was because how fun Day of Reckoning 1 was or what. Day of Reckoning 2 was just, it was crap. Everything about it was crap.
It's good he was disappointed with Fallout 4.
I played the first level of
I
Fallout
was about
4.
to read it, but I was gonna let Ducky finish talking about the game, Day of Reckoning.
I mean, I'm kind of done. There's not much to say. The Creative Superstar thing sucked.
Yeah,
Day of Reckoning 1 was fun. 2 sucked. The story mode for 2 sucked. The way you matches itself sucked. It was just the only upside Day of Reckoning 2 had, Day of Reckoning 1 did not have, was you could actually save your progress. But the game sucked so bad you didn't want to play enough to get a progress. So there wasn't really much to that. But Sid, what sucked for you? Sorry, what'd you say, Gib?
I was gonna talk about Sid. Like honestly, I don't really know much about the Fallout series. I only played a little part of 3 and I hated it. Like I just honestly, to me, I don't like the Fallout series in general. I know a lot of people is gonna be coming in my comments for that.
Yeah, there's quite a few people that don't like Fallout.
I just don't like the Fallout series. I kid you not, I played it for probably an hour. And then I was like, yeah, this is not for me.
Yeah, it's just everyone likes different shit. You can't like. That's why like a lot of games.
I played it first level, but that was mainly because my OCD wanted an achievement, and that was the only way to get an achievement was like beat the first level.
Sid said, I
That's
found
why.
the online open world concept pretty trash.
Do you mean 4 or Kennedy Kick, kid? I know Kennedy Kick is the one that had online, and 4 is the one that came out 2015. Right.
I know 4's got some kind of weird thing where you had where people could like be in there with you, because it was
That's
very
Kennedy Kick.
annoying. Are you sure? Wait a minute, I think I got Fallout 4.
Fallout 4, it can like box them, making chicken that area up near like Salem. Kennedy Kick was the one in West Virginia that like was that no one.
Sid said, take
Okay,
a
it
cake,
is
really.
Fallout 4.
Yeah, I know 4 got flack. I personally like 4, but I know a lot of people who didn't like 4.
I did not like 4. Personally.
I didn't like any of them.
But I mean, that was just mostly because I'm not a big online open world game person. So that might have just been it for me.
I played a little bit of Fallout Kennedy Kick, and it got better. Okay, the people have been, from what I've encountered, people have been really nice. They've left me outfit and food, and like no one has tried to kill me once.
Man, I need to meet your people. Everybody I found kept trying to poison me with flowers and sick dogs on me. Or whatever them little things is. I call them dogs. I don't really know what they're really called. They was mean little shits.
I don't know. Every kind different game for different people, and it's like whatever you like, you play. But I'm
Yeah,
not gonna like cook you out of it not liking Fallout because then like.
Yeah, like, if, say, somebody says that they don't like Far Cry 5 or they don't like Skyrim, okay, we can just agree to disagree. If I don't like Fallout, we can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Like, all gamers like different things. That's just the natural order of things. Some people like stuff, some other people I want to see what that was. This in the game, this isn't a podcast. I want to see what that was. It looked like a coffin. Piece of wood. Okay, that wood looked like a coffin when I was going by. Okay, continue. I got sidetracked.
Yeah, but for those who do get salty about this, this is not everybody's opinion. This is our opinion. So, and my opinion is it sucked. Okay, so I'm not gonna give you a what you like thing. This is what you like. You can do a podcast on. I give you a podcast on what I don't like, and I don't like it.
Sid said, I was also really let down with Elder Scrolls after how much fun I had with Skyrim.
I did not like Elder Scrolls. Personally.
The Elder Scrolls Tamriel?
Yeah. Like the one Lumpy had us play with him.
Or 6 different Elder Scrolls. I don't know how many Elder Scrolls it was.
Oh, I don't know. I was going by the one Lumpy had us play with him. I just really didn't like that game.
Every time you after how much fun you have with Skyrim, I feel like that's gonna be online. I like the shenanigans me and Gib can on to online.
Yeah, the game itself sucks, but the fun, like, we have fun just running around and aggravating other people. That part is kind of fun, but I can see where he would say that it wasn't really that fun because of, like,
it's so
I don't
much
think you're
lot.
gonna beat Skyrim. Skyrim is probably the best out of all of them.
I don't know, Elder Scrolls Kick, no idea make that. I'm excited to see what they do.
Yes.
Probably
Yeah, so
like
y'all
years.
know. Sorry, go ahead.
It's probably years out, but I mean, take your time with it because it would take a long time. I think Skyrim took 5 or 6 years to make.
That's a
And
pretty
before
game.
people say I didn't like Elder Scrolls because I didn't play it long enough, I didn't like Skyrim at first either, but after I started playing Skyrim some with Gibbs, I really enjoyed the game.
Skyrim's amazing.
Make me feel old because the first time I played Go, we rented it from Blockbuster.
Crap.
Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah.
I remember the Fantastic Four game. Me and Gibbs used to pretty much keep at our house all the time because we rented it
Yeah.
out so much.
From Movie Gallery. Basically, what Movie Gallery was around here was like it was basically our Blockbuster.
Oh shit.
I miss Movie Gallery.
I will say, Sid also said Red Dead 2. I will say I did not like the story on Red Dead 2. Like the story itself is like atrocious with how they did Arthur, but the like what I do when I play Red Dead is I'm settled in chapter 2. I'm not leaving at one spot. I have not talked to Strauss at all. I just like to go around and just
You like to kill people.
Yeah. I
I
like to butcher everyone, say nice things to get my honor back up, and then go back out and butcher people again.
I feel like Arthur's death really kind of was what was the final thing for a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like it wouldn't matter. Yeah. I was about to say, I feel like it wouldn't really matter how good the game was. Once you do something like that to the people, I feel like they're going to pretty much shit all over it.
Yeah, the story, I will
No
say
matter
that
what.
the actual storyline, like the actual campaign storyline is dead to me. But where I am I'm really content of where I am in the story and where I'm going to stay. I don't care if I don't have the rolling block right. Bitch. They come right in front of me. That's not even a turn! Anyway. But my whole thing is finding a spot that you like and just kind of staying there. That's me with any game, really. But any open world game.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm trying to beat Skyrim because so far Skyrim hasn't turned on me. I haven't even finished it yet, but I'm trying. I just haven't gone back to it yet, but yeah, the thing with Red Dead 2 is they had a chance to actually make Red Dead 2 a redemption story. Like they had the chance to redeem themselves of what they did in Red Dead 1, but they just decided, you know what, let's make it even worse. Let's just scar the entire fan base. We're gonna build up this character, we're gonna make everyone just fall in love with him, want to protect him with their lives, and then you know what, we're just gonna make it so there's no possible way you can save him. That was basically just a giant middle finger from Rockstar.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The story sucked. Like, the online, it sucked at the beginning, but once they kind of fixed it a little bit to where all the little pain in the asses ain't, like, jumping you 61. I enjoyed it a little bit more once me and Nathan got on for a while back, and it was a lot better than it used to be. It used to be, like, unplayable, because everybody on there was just so annoying.
Yeah, last time I played, I got like extremely pissed off because I finally had roped and stabbed a deer, got myself a 3-star pelt, and some asshole just came in and stole my pelt off the back of my horse, and it would not let it no matter how many times I shot him and his horse, it would not let me kill either of them.
And Tony needs one to roll around.
After they did me, then they decided, you know what? Now we'll fix it to where the other players can't take stuff off of your horse. They should have done that to begin with. I haven't gone back since, and unless they release private servers, I don't plan on going back on there. Because when I say that I do not like online players that do some of the online players are nice, so it's not all of them. It's like the ones that just go in there to just like cause trouble for everybody else. I hope your internet goes out and it doesn't come back.
Cause you a beach.
Yeah.
Another game I thought of was, I don't know, did you play this, Gibbs? I know I played it. Was Get Even.
I've thought about playing it. Should I not?
It's like
I can't mean to play. I'm not even kidding. Like, I was meaning to play.
And it was a bad game. Like, it's not Day of Reckoning too bad, but it was just the hype, I think, behind it because I was so excited to play it. And then I played it, and I was just kind of really let down.
Unimpressed.
Yeah, I was not impressed with the gameplay. I don't know. I'm not saying it was bad. It didn't live up to my expectations. It kind of reminded me, and I might be wrong here. You have to be able to tell me better than anybody. It reminded me of a very badly done Saw game without Jigsaw in it. If that makes any sense.
Oh God. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because, I mean, other people may like it. It wasn't for me. It was another one of them first person things that, like, it had clues and puzzles you had to figure out, and had enemies around every corner, and it was trying to be creepy and weird, and I don't know. I didn't enjoy
They
it all
tried
that
too
much.
hard.
Yeah, it feels like they tried too hard. It wasn't worth the money we paid for it. I'll put it like that.
Gotcha.
And I don't think we paid for $20 for it.
Oh, gee.
So, it was a big letdown for me.
Yeah, sounds like it. I can't comment on because I haven't played it.
Well, I know a game you can comment on. That's why I went ahead and did mine, because I know you're gonna have a lot to say about your second game if it's what I think it is.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you know what it is.
Go off.
Far Cry New Dawn.
Mhm.
I knew it.
Knew that was coming.
I finally, so I went to, like, here's the story of how I ended up getting it. I went to Walmart and I was going to get my own copy of Spider-Man, but I didn't even have enough for Spider-Man on its own. So I was like, okay, I'll just get God of War, and since I wanted to get a second game and try to fill up my shelf, I was like, okay, Far Cry New Dawn is like the only other thing here that I don't have, so I'll just go ahead and I'll break down and I'll get it. Oh my. When I tell you that those two games that I got was literally head and ass difference. Like, God of War was like, the little bit I played over for the stream, it was amazing. I'm excited to play it again. Far Cry New Dawn, no. Like, that's why I am currently in Jacob's region in gameplay right now. In case you're on Ducky's stream. Because you know why? You can't come here. And this is
I've heard the
reason.
map is heavy as shit.
It's not exactly tiny, but it's not big either. And one thing that I don't like about it is the fact that you actually have to level your it's basically where you start is you have like Kim Fry has basically become the new Dutch. She's basically like what would happen if Dutch and Eli were just one person.
Oh damn.
She's a really badass in that game. I love her. So basically what it is Carmina comes to find your group. I don't even know what your group's called because you know I didn't pay enough attention. But and your train wrecks. You end up going to what used to be John C's ranch, is now called Prosperity. It literally looks like something out of The Walking Dead. And like you can't fast travel until you have this one place in your new home called I think it's your exploration. And you can't, and like you have to level it up to go to different places. Like some requires a level 1, some requires a level 2, some requires level 3.
Good lord.
And you don't have money, you have ethanol. Basically, ethanol is your money. And they say that the easiest way to get ethanol is to literally liberate an outpost, give it back to the enemy, take it again, liberate it again,
Oh my lord.
give it back again, and liberate it again. You can do it up to 3 like to level it up. You can do it up to 3 times, and the enemies get stronger every time they come back.
Yeah.
And you have to you have enemies, your enemy levels are white, blue, purple, and gold. I literally went to the Ubisoft Club and got my, I think it's called the Sin Eater. It's the shotgun you get when you beat Fate's Region in Far Cry 5. And it's a blue shotgun. For anybody that's thinking of playing that game, or basically thinking of wasting your money on that game, definitely do that, because all the weapons you'll get for the first 70% of the game is literally white weapons. Gray weapons. And like, it's so hard to beat the enemies, because the gold ones, even with that shotgun, will drain half of your ammo. One. And they also, the higher the enemy, the more power they have. They can take you down. Like, when I started playing, I had to be sneaky, because they can take you down in 2 shots, where it takes you 10 to take them down.
Good lord.
I don't know if I was doing something wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just the fact that the game's sucked.
And my whole thing about, and this is for any game, if it's considered a DLC or an add-on, don't make it a whole nother disc and slap a $50 price tag on it.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a waste of time and money for everyone. Like, that's why everyone thought like it was a whole nother game. It's like, no, guess what? It's really short. So you spent $50 on.
Yeah, I played it, like, the first day I played it, I had already gotten like 30% completion.
Yeah.
Like, they basically ruined the characters. The only character that is still any good is, well, you got the Rye family. That's about it. Like, they ruined Sharky. There wasn't really much more ruining they could do to Hurk, but there was any more way they could ruin him, they did.
Good God.
I'm like the only one that likes Hurk, I think.
I don't mind Hurk that much. He just annoys, like, his voice annoys me, if that makes sense. Like, to me, his voice is atrocious. I cannot believe the same guy that voiced Sharky voiced Hurk. Like,
That range.
Yeah, he got the range. I ain't going to remember. But I will say that one of the characters, one of the new ones, Gina, she's actually pretty cool. Honestly, I would have loved to have seen her in Far Cry 5. But probably the best part about that entire game is this dog you can get called Timber. He will, like, you can get a motorcycle with a sidecar, and
oh my lord, that's
he
so
will
cute.
sit in the sidecar. Or if you get a truck, he will jump through the window of the truck and sit in the passenger seat with you. And there's
That's
a
so
trophy
cute.
for riding with him for 5 minutes. That's probably the best part about that game. Even the sniper rifle doesn't kill people in 1 shot.
Damn.
And you can't get higher up weapons until you level up your workshop.
To make everything locked behind something you have to buy.
With ethanol, yeah. But it's
Yeah.
literally the second point for upgrading one of my things is 500 ethanol. That is a lot of ethanol.
Don't Sharky drink the ethanol?
Yeah, Sharky and Hurk have come up with what they call party liquor, and it's just straight ethanol.
Oh god. That ain't good.
Sharky and I don't know what it is, but...
Yeah, true.
Sid said, I thought you were going to say Far Cry 5. Oh no, this is one of my all-time favorites. This is my of the entire Far Cry series. 5 is my favorite, and I think that might be one reason why I did not like New Dawn, is because of the fact that it was basically the next one, like, supposed to be Far Cry 5. Just what would happen if, hey, I got an idea, let's destroy the game.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing that I don't like about Far Cry 5 is the fact that there's no way to save Eli, Sheriff Whitehorse, Deputy Pratt, and, well, I don't really care about Deputy Hudson, but she was in the truck, so why not? They ruined her. They said that, like, I found the picture that Tracy had taken, and they basically said that Mary May did not go into the bunker during the collapse, right here, during the collapse because she wanted to stay with her family's bar. So, oh shit! So, basically what happened to her was Tracy said that nobody knows if Mary May died of radiation poisoning or a broken heart because of what happened to Falls End.
Well, I thought she died in that big storm thing.
No, apparently not. Because I found the picture.
That's weird.
In game.
So really, the only good thing about New Dawn is the fact you actually get to see Carmina grow up after you had to race through time to have her delivered.
Yeah.
Right.
I will tell you one thing. Carmina is awesome. She
I
grew
will
up to be an awesome kid.
add on to that rant about New Dawn. Why the hell do you play a new character when the deputy is in the game?
Oh, let's talk about the deputy.
Let's talk about the deputy.
Let's talk about the deputy. They don't talk. Like, I decided I was gonna bring them in. Because I was so excited. Like, I went on this long adventure to go get Joseph, who basically went nuts and decided, you know what, I'm just gonna live with this tree. So I bring Joseph back to New Eden, and he says that because I have basically become the New Eden's Gate's shepherd, that he will allow his judge to help me in battle. He sounded John C. Dexter when I say this.
Oh shit.
And
Confess of your lies.
it was like I brought in the judge, and they stayed quiet the whole time. Then they got knocked down, and I didn't know it. When I tell you, all I heard was something that sounded like this atrocious hissing. Like I was fighting, all of a sudden I heard. I was like, what's attacking me? What kind of animal was that? And I looked, I saw a little skull, and I got close and kneeled down next to the deputy. It was them making that noise. I was like, what are you doing? What is that noise? How are you making that noise?
I like the noise he made when Hercule Durkle jumped in the car and left y'all.
Oh, that's
That was
another part.
funny.
Yeah, let's talk about Hercule Durkle. When I tell you, I didn't think he could get any stupider. Here comes Far Cry New Dawn. Like this, I'm telling you, this is a game I could go on for hours.
Oh god, the geckos.
And with Hercule Durkle, his thing is he's decided that he wants to fix up. Like he's like, the highwaymen are after my ride. I fixed this car up myself. It's the fastest thing in Hope County. They want to get my car because they know if they do, it'll outrun everything. When I tell you, this car went 5 miles an hour. That's maybe. I was like, alright, where's the horsepower? He said, okay, so maybe I lied. It's not a very fast car, but I did work on myself. And when I tell you something else he did was the fact that he did not tell me that he installed a quote-unquote security system that if whoever was driving the car stopped driving, the car would blow up.
Oh god.
So here I am, driving this complete piece of crap down the road, and he's like, finally like, you know what, man, let's just ditch the car. It'll be better if I lose the memory. So we literally have to jump out of the car, run away from it, it explodes. And I'm standing there, and all of a sudden he gets attacked by a bear. Like that bear just runs up, grabs him, slings him like a biscuit, and just, that's it. So, while the judge is fighting the bear, I go get him up, which is a mistake. Because first he told me to drive her back to Prosperity, which I was not doing that. I jumped out of the car and let it blow up. It was over 3,000 meters to Prosperity. And I was not riding with her on a car that slow. So that
I don't mean to cut y'all off, but can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
But I tell you, that bear just like grabbed him and slung him, knocked him down. I had to go pick him up. The judge was fighting the bear. keeping his attention for me to get Herkudurker. The judge kills the bear, and Herc literally gets the only car within miles. When I say miles, I emphasize miles. Takes off with it, leaves me and the judge standing there. That judge literally looks in his direction, looks at me, looks back in the direction that Herkudurker went, looks back at me, and huffs. I'm like, yeah, I know, he just left us stranded here.
It just kind of picked me up. So I was like, oh yeah, like that character you did all this time. Yeah, they're in the game, but guess what? You don't get to beat them.
And guess what? They're broken.
Yeah, it's technically in the game.
Oh, that's something else. You can when you go to Dutch's Island, you actually start the Joseph mission.
Mhm.
When you go into Dutch's bunker, I will say this as a warning for anyone who decides to play this game. Read all the notes you can find in Dutch's bunker, because once you leave out and the mission's over, that bunker is going to close, and you're not going to be able to open it back up. So it's basically a locked area, and you can't go to the Veteran Center, which is what I wanted to do most of all. You can't even go to Jacob's bunker.
Jesus.
Like, you know, I play Far Cry 5. Let's show the map. Literally, you have to go up this river. Like, I think this, like, right over here at Old Sun Outfitters, I think, like, right in here is where New Eden is. You have to go up this river, through here, through all these little squiggly areas, and right here is as high as you can go to McKinley Dam.
Good lord. I'm getting that. What the shit?
Yeah, you can go right here. Look how close you are. You can go right here. You cannot go right here to Jacob's Armory. I wanted to go to Jacob's Armory because you can go to John's bunker, but you can't go to any of the others. And they basically turned Moonflower Trailer Park, where Moonflower Trailer Park is. It should be somewhere over here. There it is. They turned that into a place called Trailer Town.
Oh lord.
Which is basically you go to Trailer Town to find Herc.
Great.
The whole game is just so it's small. Like, there's so much of it is just like broken off and you can't go through it. With the jail, you literally, the only way you can go into the jail is with a mission.
Oh, that's stupid.
And once you finish the mission, you can't go back.
What?
They've ruined Falls End. Ryan Sun Aviation is under sand. They literally, it's like they don't even remember what they did in Far Cry 5.
Oh, I don't.
Wonder why they made it so different.
I don't know, because guess what else made me aggravated? Joseph's compound, like the original Peggy compound, it's completely underwater.
What the shit?
If you want to go there, you swim it. Unless you're good enough parkour expert to hop on the rooftops. And let's talk about them twins. They literally cause you so many problems. They call themselves the problem solvers, when they're the ones that cause 99.9% of the problems in the county. Granted, one part of the problem was the fact that these idiots couldn't defend themselves without somebody holding their hand.
Right, nothing there.
Goes.
Oh, and here's what made me aggravated. There's one that I don't remember the names that well. I can't remember which was which, but there's one in pink and one in blue. The one in blue literally slaps Carmina, which made me aggravated enough. Then the pink one kills your boss right in front of you after you comply with what they want you to do. And then whenever you finally decide it's finally time to fight them, you have to fight both of them at the same time. They have more health. They have like 8 health bars. You can call in your guns for hire, but they are not really any good when it comes to fighting them. And then whenever you finally do beat them, they literally give you the option to let one of them live. And the one that they want you to let live is the one that put her hands on Carmina.
Well, you know that ain't happening.
Literally, the second they let me open up my weapon wheel, I shot her. Like, I was clicking the button to try to get into my weapon wheel. And then at the end of it, after you beat twins, you have to go find Joseph and this new weird guy that I'm not even touching ground on, because like, no, she creeped me out. You have to basically go. You basically have to help Joseph. He tells you, do what you have to do. Then he goes crazy when you finally kill the guy. I'm like, what do you want? You're like a woman. Decide what she wants to eat.
He's like, that's not what I wanted. I know that much.
Well, he should have told me, do what you have to do. Man, do what I gotta do. I'm violent. So it's basically he takes your gun, puts it to his chest, and is like, do it. So me and him have a childlike, he's touching me, I'm not touching you fight of, do it, no, do it, no, do it, no. Until he finally just gives up because he knows good. Well, I let me put the remote down. Because I'm like, I'm not killing Joseph. I may have said before when I first played the game that I'm going to kill him because he got on my nerves, but now he grew on me. And what was annoying wasn't bad. Like, I'm not even kidding you. There was, like, he literally made me want to shoot him for like 5 seconds because I was looking around for the parts at his little hidey hole up at the dam. And all I could hear in the background was, release me! Repeatedly! I'm like, if I had a bomb right now, you'd be flying over that dam. But I kept my composure. I finally found what I needed, and I left. And when I went back, he was finally gone. I guess he went back to the rest of the people.
I guess so.
Them little people was weird. Hang on, I'll start off. I'm gonna touch base on it. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Good as what was Resident Evil 7 or New Dawn?
New Dawn.
Oh wow, that's saying something.
Well, I look at it this way. Resident Evil 7, it would have been a good game if it wouldn't have had the numerical title.
Mm-hmm.
Because the gameplay itself, it wasn't that bad. It just wasn't good for a numerical Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
Far Cry New Dawn was just atrocious.
Well, it's unacceptable.
This bitch ran into me and now they want to fight. Okay. You want to fight? Let's fight. Ah, crap, the moose got away.
Hey, you got your first bot.
Yeah, I'm deleting it.
I'm not paying for followers. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm deleting the message. I reported them. Can it be spam account? So it's not a real account. Everyone knows it's not a real account.
Another game that was very annoying.
Get into his shirt. I look at it this way.
Yeah, that pretty much become her slogan, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's not even just her slogan on the game. That's what she says about all the time.
Yeah, have like this little person holding up a finger, like your index finger, like you're saying something. Say, I look at it this way.
I look at it this way.
You know, I actually never noticed how many times I say I look at it this way.
A lot.
You know what? That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Because it's a very used term. Oh, but another thing that aggravated me about that game was the fact that I went to Dutchess Island to try to find the truck and see if I could find anything on Hudson, Scrat, and Whitehorse. Yes, I called Deputy Pratt Scrat. Nothing. Not a thing. Get off my moose, bitch! No!
Do you remember that game?
No!
Remember that
Okay.
Lord of the Rings game that
No!
we were so obsessed with that time?
Dude!
What?
My moose, the 18-wheeler ran over my moose! My moose got stuck under it, and they drove away with my moose! Ow, bitch.
I couldn't hear you
stop it.
over Tony Atlas.
An 18-wheeler ran over my moose that I had just killed and literally took my moose.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Let's see, take this one.
The fact that the 18-wheeler stole your deal.
Why?
Oh, Lord. There's a lot going on right now.
And I didn't remember what I was saying.
I was asking if you remember Lord of the Rings, that Lord of the Rings game we played that time.
Yes.
That's a
What
good
was
game.
it? The Battle of for the
War
North
of the
or
North.
something?
Yeah.
I loved War in the North.
And like we enjoyed. Then we found the other Lord of the Rings game, Conquest, and we were so excited. It was such shit.
Yeah. It really was.
That's another game that deserves a mention. Like it was so bad. Like we got bored with that after the first level.
Did I even finish the first level?
I don't know if we even beat it. I don't, because like it was a weird, went in weird like a horde mode type craps. But it was so stupid because it was just like rats and shit.
That's weird.
Yeah, like the first Lord of the Rings was so much fun. Like you could level up your characters, you could play like a bunch of different missions. We really enjoyed that. This, I don't know what that was supposed to be, but it was not fun.
Yeah, I remember that. You always played as the elf, and I always played as the ranger.
Yeah,
And that
I was looking
little
so forward to that game.
short guy just kind of was there.
It was just so bad. I don't have much to say about it other than that. It was just so bad. It was we got it from GameStop for a few dollars. It wasn't even worth the few dollars we spent on it.
No, it wasn't.
So where are you at, Gibbs, in your time?
59 minutes and 39 seconds.
Alright, I think we almost got it.
Sid said Ducky sounds tired.
I am tired. I haven't got much sleep the past couple of nights between church and Comic Con. I'm not good at getting naps with my insomnia. I am very tired. To quote Deathy, I'm tired of shit.
Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna be, because we ain't got shit to do at work.
I'll probably find you something.
Well, we have stuff to do, because, like, it's one of the things, like, you have to drive for 15 minutes before we can even touch it. So, it's like, you do some, and you have to go run and hide, and then go back do some more run and hide.
Oh, you gotta run and hide.
So, they don't want you standing around.
Oh, yeah, they're like that. Other plant. You don't
Like
pay
Robbie?
to stand around and do nothing. Like, you really ain't supposed to be paying me to clean out the boondocks of this shed either, but you do because you're too lazy to hire a janitor. You cheap.
And it's like next 2 days, we'll have stuff to do, but it's gonna be the same thing we do, and it's like... I was like,
Well, it
yay!
could be worse. You could be Gibbs and have to play Far Cry New Dawn.
That is true. My work thankfully ain't New Dawn bad.
Work at the grocery store was.
Yeah. God, yeah.
Wait, okay, so who, Gibbs, did you have a third game? Or you just them as the two was worse for you?
I had it, I just didn't know what it was.
I can't remember mine either.
Yeah, that's why we didn't have a stream yesterday. Said everybody was tired, so we just didn't. We like double stream Thursday and Fridays. We're like, you know what? They can go back and watch one of them.
Yeah, like when we got home, it was late, and honestly, I didn't feel like streaming when we got home because like I was worn out.
I was reading Gibson's story.
I know.
I'm supposed to read her new story. She's currently in the middle of mine,
These
I think.
These, okay, these bison literally raised 3 bison, ran up, knocked my truck over, and ran away.
Oh, Lord.
And left me in the middle of Bison Central.
Yeah, no one take the kind of like, if you like the game that we mentioned, like, don't come in here like, oh, you're wrong. It's like, no, everyone has an opinion.
And this isn't a podcast on your opinion. This is a podcast on our opinion. So stick a fork up your ass.
That was too.
I don't know if there's any room there because that stick's already up it, but, you know, whatever.
Yes, I mean, this is a podcast on our feelings, on
Bullshit.
what we think, our feelings, our opinions. This is not a place for, like, if you tell us this, that, and the other, like, okay, you had an opinion, so do we. What makes your opinion any better?
Yeah, you can, if you want to discuss it, you can discuss it. But don't come on here and just bitching and moaning about you're wrong without any actual evidence to back it up.
You're wrong. It's tied. This is this and that. No, maybe to you, but not to us. Get out of the car. I need that.
But I mean, you know, everybody's out their opinion. But if you think Far Cry New Dawn was a good game, your opinion's wrong anyway. Go ahead and you can still have that opinion, but that opinion's wrong. So that game sucked. That game sucked. I want a bunch of penis in my DS sister in high school.
Why did you have to mention anything like that?
That's saying something.
Well, why did you feel the need?
I just thought I'd be honest about it.
Why did you have to add that one part in?
And that was weird. Exactly the 1 hour mark is that quote.
If you ever hear this, hi, you're a bitch. So you are.
Oh, God. And now everyone knows our 2 least favorite Thor. I love you too. Why you gotta like me?
But y'all let us know what games y'all didn't like. Instead of telling us what games y'all did like, tell us what games y'all didn't like.
Yeah.
Cause like you'd be kind of surprised how some of the games people don't like. Cause I've heard people, like I've had games I really like and people say that game's shit. And I'm like, really? I kind of enjoy it. You know, it's kind of intriguing.
Yeah, just
Like 2K20.
Yeah, 2K20. Like, I will comment on 2K20. It was like, at first, it was really like almost unplayable. It was so buggy, like the first couple days. But then they finally did drop a patch that fixed some of it, and whenever it started to get playable, basically, whenever it got to the game is playable, but it still has like all these funny glitches, that's when the game's fun to me.
Yeah.
All the WWE 2K games have some weird glitches. I mean, for the most part, that make it more entertaining.
Remember Battlegrounds glitched last night?
Yeah, it did. As long as Battlegrounds don't glitch like 2K20 did, it glitched right in the middle of my Royal Rumble and kicked me out and stopped my stream. So I'm right now playing some puzzle on Frozen.
We're cooking pizza mode now, and I gotta get in the shower. Yay!
I think after the stream, I'm gonna go back to paint my jacket.
Oh yeah, keep me updated on that.
You're doing really good. You need to see it.
I'm really excited to get it done. I think I might get it done tonight.
Ooh!
So, Gibbs, are you good? How you want to do this?
We're at an hour and 6 minutes.
Alright.
Sid asked, how was the
Unfortunately-
con? It was really fun.
It was fun.
Like, there was a lot of people dressed up, but the people that were dressed up, they did really good job in their costumes.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And it was good to see the people that we know. It's always good to see them.
Yeah, catch up. We don't really get to see him outside of Comic Con, though, and like play games and stuff. So good to kind of see him in person a little bit and chat.
Sounds like your mom's gonna start making something.
Yeah, Thanksgiving list. Mom, why are you yelling? Why are you yelling?
What do you want for Thanksgiving?
They want to know what we're having for Thanksgiving now. What is it called?
Sid said that must be a long list.
Oh yeah. Pumpkin pie, good God.
Hey, pumpkin pie is actually
Pumpkin pie.
Huh? Are you okay?
I said pumpkin pie is actually pretty good.
I don't like it.
I like pumpkin pie, but I like sweet potato pie a little bit more.
You don't make a sweet potato pie, do you, Mama? No. Oh, okay.
We
Why
usually
the
have
hell
sweet
you
potato
gotta
pie
yell?
for Thanksgiving, and it's so good. Granted, it's store bought, but you know what? It's still good.
We usually have to cook like the day before and day of.
Yeah, Mom usually just, I think she usually just gets up and cooks in the morning. We usually eat about around 1, 2, something like that.
Yeah, we try to. Sometimes it can get a little bit later, depends on if it wants to be a bitch or not.
Sid said I like apple
Oh.
pie. Oh, I love me an apple pie, especially that I think it's called Dutch crumble.
Mhm.
It's so good, especially
We-
especially warmed up with a little bit of vanilla ice cream. I now want
We
pie.
make apple pie for Christmas. We make apple pie, don't we? For Christmas or Thanksgiving? Both. Yeah, we make it for both.
My mom
Yeah.
got a recipe for something, and I hope the name of it doesn't get me in trouble. But it's actually called chocolate crack pie.
Oh.
It doesn't have crack in it, but
No.
it's addictive.
Don't y'all be showing up at our house and thinking you're gonna get hot.
But no, it's basically like it. Basically, it's the name speaks for itself. It's a chocolate pie, but like the way it cooks, the actual pie filling ends up with cracks in it. So I guess that's why it's called chocolate crack pie. But it's really good.
It really is. I think definitely went quiet.
He's your mic off.
I'm here.
I heard it go. Phew.
Yeah.
Sid said crackheads on Twitch gonna be looking for your house now.
Stay away from my house.
We already had one crackhead to deal with.
Yeah. My dad said his husband, the crackhead, go to his house.
Oh God.
Oh.
That guy just said that so nonchalantly. Dude, move. Dude, move. Get.
Oh man. But we hope y'all enjoyed it. We somewhat tried to make it entertaining.
I think we did good.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
I thought it was too.
We'll find a new topic for the next one and bring it out in a couple of weeks, hopefully.
Yeah, let us know some topics that you want to see us talk on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really, you can tell we talk about just about anything.
Yeah, we've gone from a relationship advice to video games that suck. Sid said do terrible movies next.
I can do that.
Oh, I can think of some terrible movies. I've used Netflix.
Netflix is just pretty much a library of terrible movies.
I don't know if I have any.
Oh, I have enough for both of us. Yeah.
I mean,
We're not never being sponsored by Netflix.
Go look on go to your local Walmart. Look in the $5 bucket and find horror movies that have like 12 movies to them. Oh goodness! It's like, okay, let's just take the worst movie we can find and just throw them in here.
Yeah, Netflix is really dropped down. I don't even really watch Netflix anymore. I mostly watch Hulu, and ain't really not on Hulu either. So I'm mostly looking through YouTube or something.
I flipped my car.
I know I'll be looking for Disney Plus when that Mandalorian 2 season comes out next month. I want to see the
I'm
child.
excited for Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's what I'm looking most forward to. Just because Winter Soldier.
I think the only good thing left on Netflix is the last season of Stranger Things. I want to see that. Other than that, I don't really care. And I don't know when that season comes out.
oh god, hang on.
Oh boy.
I heard
We
that.
want to do outro, Gibbs? I kind of got to pee.
Yeah, and I probably need to hurry up so Deputy can go get a shower.
I ain't
Yeah.
getting. Well, tell me what Todd's detective and Todd see. You never know what it's gonna be. I mean, it be Sting friendly.
Fight another drunk woman. Pa-pa-pa-po.
I know it. Todd see never know what's going on.
Forget Wonder Woman. This is Wine Woman. She gets drunk and she becomes Superman.
Winery woman.
The Winery Woman.
Oh god.
Where are my drunken abilities? I can't feel pain. Only type of pain I feel is a hangover in the morning.
We talk so much shit.
Oh, we do.
Oh, and I also meant to mention, I am very excited. Deputy and Ducky already know it, but I figured I'd say it for the stream. After I got this game, I got Far Cry 5 for the PlayStation during the Black Friday sale. And Friday night, I finally got the Platinum Trophy for Far Cry 5.
Woohoo!
I have been wanting that thing for so long. I was down.
I got hit in the head with shovel.
Yeah, I was down to 2 trophies, and I needed to eliminate 100 enemies in multiplayer and win 10 featured multiplayer maps, because I thought I had to have like online servers and this and that, but actually I didn't. And me and Deputy just went through and got the game finished, and I now have like every story-based trophy. I have 100% on Hours of Darkness, and I've completed the game on Infamous difficulty, which is how I got the Rook outfit. All I need to do now is find the last of the Larry pages, and I need to get gold on all 7 movie pitches in the zombie DLC, and I need to kill 5,000 zombies in the Dead Living Zombies DLC, or Living Dead, so you know what, it don't matter.
Yeah, whichever one.
Yeah, but once I get those, I will have, this game will be at 100 for the main story and all the DLCs.
Nice.
So, definitely the next goal is to try and finish the last little bit. But I do have the platinum. I am very excited. Like, I wanted, you can ask Ducky or Deputy, I've wanted the platinum trophy for this game for so long. And it took forever to finally get it. But yeah, I still got one last trophy to get on Primal, and I'll have the platinum trophy on that one as well. I don't.
You got this.
I hope so. I'm not trying to get platinum on all of the Far Cry games, just the ones that I really enjoy. So I won't have to worry. I hit a tree. So I won't have to worry about Far Cry 3. Because honestly, I personally didn't really like Far Cry 3. Far Cry 4 is pretty fun, but I don't see myself trying to get the platinum trophy on that because that would take me way too long. But Far Cry 5 and Far Cry Primal, I definitely want the platinum, both platinums on because they both hold a special place to me. So I'm very excited.
So a round of applause for Gibbs. Yay.
Yay.
Congratulations.
I wanted to go to the Veterans Center to do my outro. I got there. I was trying to get to the ground level and I hit a tree.
I'm gonna crush this bottle for celebration.
Oh, God. Go crushing bottle for celebration.
Let's get to the Veterans Center to do our outro. I wish I could show the actual trophies, but once I hit the button to show them, then it'll go to a blue screen, and we don't like blue screens. Let's see if we can get it up to at least close enough to the Veterans Center to see it by the console thing. I talk a lot. I bash Jacob so much for him to be one of my favorite characters on this game.
Right.
I do the same thing to John and Debbie Pratt. I hear wolves. I already hear only. I'm not even that close.
Close enough.
Let's get away from it. Jacob's like, you know what? Too close. Hate it. There we go. One of these days, I'm gonna get in there. Last podcast, I was on Far Cry Primal. I actually got one of the last 2 trophies I need on the last stream. I only need to level up my abilities. I don't have that many left. I think I need like 12, I think. Maybe less than that. I just need to do some side missions like the bonfires, the windshield protection, the beast hunts, stuff like that. And then I will have the platinum trophy. I'm so excited.
Yay. So close.
I love how the screenshot for my Far Cry 5 platinum trophy is literally just a screen that says victory.
Huh?
I showed it to you, remember?
Oh, victory. I thought you said a 3.
No. But we are at the Veterans Center. So are y'all ready to call it here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting fuzzed at.
You always get fussed at. Your parents are like the wardens at a jail. But if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at GamerGives54. And also, don't forget to go over and check out Tougher Duck 55 and Uncharted Things 53 on their respective Twitch and Facebook pages. And don't forget to go over and say hi to our buddy Straight Shooting Sid. That is Straight Shooting with 2 zeros, Sid. And also, don't forget to go over to our YouTube channel, which is Gamer Gives, where you can find all of our past streams, just like this one, minus the Twitch exclusives, such as the 2K franchise. And if you're watching us from the YouTube channel right now, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss when we upload a video just like this one. Don't forget to like the video and comment what you want to see us play in the future as well. And as always, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, or rest of your night, depending on where or when you are watching this video. Sid said just have Deputy's mom be in the next one since she's lingering so much.
I'm in the living room because the yak room's all effed up right now, so.
She's lingering around Deputy like a bad smell at the moment.
I gotta go to bed at 10. I can probably get my hair dried for 10.
You ain't got that much hair to worry about drying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as always, keep on keeping on, everybody, and until we come back together to embark on another crazy adventure, just like this one, bye-bye.
Bye.